Okay, so this is issue 2 of Firestorm, the next level book. So first of all, cover very, very nice. And then we've also got the interior cover, which I didn't realise we had, which is cool. I don't think we've got a date yet for the Demon and Dead Man. I know they're coming. Also, apparently this week we've discovered that this was originally a 6-issue miniseries, and now it's going to be an 8 or 9. So I'm hoping it, it's not a 6-issue story dragged out to 8 or 9. I'm hoping there's stuff that will, you know, make sense, and they don't just try and drag out the last 3 issues. But at the moment, this is really, really good. So I've seen people online saying that they didn't think much of this, because not a lot happened in it. I thought it was really, really good. So we get basically a retelling of Firestorm's origin, effectively, and all about Ronnie Raymond when he was a kid, and how he was trying to impress people, never seemed to impress people, never seemed to particularly. Then he went to try and become this work for Dr. Stein, and then he manages to convince him to help him out, so he becomes his lab buddy. And then we get the bomb, which causes him to become Firestorm. And we get to see a little bit of Firestorm and a little bit of his villains and all this kind of stuff as well. And then we get it kind of just collapse into nothingness, and we see inside the mind of Firestorm again, and it's like, okay, I'm Firestorm, so no, you're not Firestorm, I am. And effectively, it seemed to be that memory, personality or whatever of Firestorm, at least has been burnt away, or temporarily burnt away. And Firestorm now is just sitting there on the bench, and the guys are kind of watching it, going like, "Oh, something just happened." So what's happened? It's his face is gone. He's just got no face now. And it's like, okay, right, we need to monitor the situation. Have you heard anything about Firehawk turning up yet? So no, not yet. She hasn't found Dr. Stein. And okay, well, it's nothing we can do now. The other guy's going to handle it, and we get to see some heroes pop in. Um, so interesting enough, Kyle. Again, I've lost complete track of what Kyle's doing, because originally he was like a White Lantern, and then he was like a mobile power battery on Oa. Then I've seen him flying around as a Lantern, so I don't know really where Kyle is. So I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to go, okay, that's fine. That's obviously where he is now. And Supergirl, again, one of my favourites. So yeah, so I like this. This is very, very cool. Against it is kind of a setup issue. Yes, that's fine. But everything can be a slugfest, and not everything can be. Even last issue, effectively, he sat on the sidelines and didn't do a lot. But the idea that Firestorm is a threat, which is exactly what he should be, if an out of control Firestorm that can, transform any element into any other element, is something they kind of foreshadowed in Doomsday Clock, and it makes perfect sense. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this, but I'm hoping we don't kind of get this all the way through, and we just basically don't get like they failed, now we send in Superman. Oh, they failed, now we send in the XYZ. They would say, okay, I want this to be some kind of resolution to this. Maybe when Stein's found, that you can get it done, and maybe we can get Firestorm back on the sidelines, and actually helping people out and doing Firestormy kind of things, which would be really, really nice. And I'm also hoping, because apparently the first issue of this sold out really, really well, and it's going to second print. That they'll give DC a kick up the arse to release the Firestorm DC Finest book after so long, because I really want their entire collection of Firestorm as a DC Finest. So fingers crossed that will happen too as well. So yeah, but yeah, all in all, decent book. Really enjoying it. Again, 2 issues in. Yeah, it's early days, but I still think this is the best DC Finest. DC Finest, the best next level book that DC are putting out at the moment, for sure. Well, at least the ones I'm reading. Can't say anything about Zatanna and Batgirl, Batwoman. Or Batgirl. That's DC. Oh, anyway, there's too many. So yeah, that's enough rambling, I think, for now. Otherwise, I'm going to go completely mad. So thanks for listening, and hopefully I will see you on another video very, very soon. Bye bye.